Whew. Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome to another episode of East West. I was did a rookie move talk with the shit muted and shit. Yeah, what's going on, man? I am your host, man, Joker M21. But as you see, man, I changed the channel name. Well, I'll mention it again later on, man, to when the people come in, man. But I changed it to Joker, hashtag East Meets West Comics, man. This way, you know, you type in East Meets West Comics, directly here, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I am here with my broski, my co-host, my brother from another mother. What's going on, Gomez?
You boy. No, I'm here. Just ready to get the show going. Like I said, I'm glad to have this special guest that we have today.
Yes,
great guy, very humble, very knowledgeable when it comes to comics, and I want to see what he's all about besides what he does and what you guys see on what he puts out weekly. He puts out a lot of shit, so it's gonna be nice to see the background story of him, and can't wait to get that, and along with the stuff that we bring to the table. I'm excited. You know, every Sunday I look forward to this. I may be a little bit out of weather, but I'm just still trying to wake up at the time. But little by little, it's like a movie action ready to rumble, no fucking skips and nerds. So let's go. Let's get this rolling. All
right, my man Broski's low on his little B12, so if he has to take a little bump, he take a little bump. You know what I mean? So we wake his ass up. Oh man. But yes, man, definitely, man. We got a great guest, man, Tivo from Lords of the Long Box here today, man. Old school dude, you already know, man. This comic book community, you know, we'll know his story in a few. But I see a couple people in the chat, and before I introduce my other panel members, man, I want to give a shout out to the people, you know, the friends of the show, man. And look right there, bam, Spidey's Power Tumblers, man. Shout out to Jose Gonzalez, man, the luckiest dude in raffles over here in history, bro. So shout out to Jose, man, to get your custom made powder coated stainless steel tumblers, man. Shit, man. I got mines, man, as you see, man, throughout when I'm drinking throughout the show. He makes coffee mugs, keychains, knives. So yeah, give him a holler, man. On IG right there, Spidey's underscore powder underscore tumblers, man. So that is his IG. That is my man Jose Gonzalez, man. Next up we have Express Comic.
My bad. He also does YouTube channels. So check out. He's been putting out YouTube channels of what he's been getting, purchasing, and his work. So check him out on YouTube as well.
Yes. And his link to his channel is in the description, guys. All right. So give him a follow there. And next up we have his E-Rod, man. Express Comic Book Pressing Services, man, from E-Rod, man. Use the EmW 10 code, man, when you hit him up and ask, you know, to submit to CBCS or CGC, man. With CGC, he does a 15% discount too. So you not only don't you get a 10% with EmW 10, you get a 15% discount with CGC, man, which I think is pretty dope. So yeah, hit him up on IG, man, with his Express XPRESS CBP, or you know, hit him up on EROD212, or hit him up old school style, man. Email expresscbp@yahoo.com. Last but not least, man, is our friends over here at Skeleton Comics, man. Shout out to Angie and Arsenio, man, from Skeleton Comics, man. They finally gave us a code, EmW10, man. Definitely use that code. It's a one-time code, guys. You could purchase you know, back issues, supplies, figures, Funkos, anything comic book based, basically. Just hit them up, you know, usually, you know, they have it. They also have a New York Warriors code and a Thoro 10, guys. All right, so not only do you use a one-time code, you got other ones too. So it's kind of a three-time. There you go, a three-time code. So yeah, man, that's our friends of the show, man. And let's bring our homies out, man. Let's what is going on? Let's bring out James, man. James was here early today, guys. He was on time. He was punctual.
It is absolutely a strange Sunday indeed when I show up before Gomez does. What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy, King of the Golden State, here on East Meets West. Let's go. We got a special guest. Let's get this going.
Yes, man. Good to have you, James, man. Next up, we have is Josh G. Josh Money G. What's going on, man?
Yo, you can also hit up E-Rod if you call directly his job at the police station. His personal cell phone number is 212.
What the
fuck? We ain't trying to get him in trouble now. Come on now.
555 shit.
What's going on, Josh?
What's up? What's going on?
Yeah, my man's been it's been a little hiatus for a couple days, you know, out here on YouTube, man. But good to have you back, Josh, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yes,
good to be back.
Yes. So yeah, man. Y'all already know, man. Let me give a shout out to the people in the chat, man. I see we have 42 people. Bam, 42 people in the chat. Real quick, man. Let me see what's up to the first one here. We have Johnny Dakota, man. I want to give a shout out to everybody, including Johnny Dakota, who we posted on IG, man, for this, man. Appreciate you guys doing that. Yeah, didn't have to, but y'all did that, man. Awesome. Johnny Dakota, he's also a press in Canada, so we got a Canadian press out there. So instead of y'all Canadians over there ship it to the US, but it was just shipped to Johnny Dakota, man. I hit him up on IG. You know what I mean? We got Sean Miller's in the building, man. We got Wesley, man, part of the Power Pack. We got Sif Lawley's part of the Spine Ticks. Shout out to Spine Ticks. Lady Sif Lawley's in the house. Chinmo. You got Terry JSA's in the house, man. We got Sparks Comics, part of the Spine Ticks. Who else is here? Bam. Sam Klatsko is getting the building. What's going on, Sam? We got Alex Garcia. Alex Garcia's in the building. What's up, Alex? What's going on? Then we have bam.
Pause.
Nick.
Yeah, Wilbert, you are correct. You can also call 911 and just ask for Era.
You know what? When you do that, tell him the Josh Grav sent you. All right? Tell him the Josh Grav sent you. All right? Uncanny Swag is in the building, man. Lona Espinosa is in the building. We got Dwayne Scott in the building. What's up, man? Zach G and Jeff G. Shout out to the Father and the Son duo, man. Power Pack Comics is there. I see what's going on. Adobo Ninja, man. It's been a minute, Adobo. What's up, Adobo? Dream of August Comics, man. You already know they starting up the YouTube channel, man. So shout out to to them over there. We got Hawaiian Punches in the building. What's up, Hawaiian Punch? Who else we got? We got Wilbur, like I said, like Josh said, Connecticut Comics. Shout out to Mike and Rocco. What's going on? Zoris Tiger, another part of the Spine Ticks. What's up? Gabe Love 90s Comics. Appreciate you for joining us, man. The Comic Con podcast. What's up? What is going on? Heard this was a good show. Then James showed up and ruined it for me. That's usually the case. That's usually the case.
Is that the deal breaker? I'm sorry.
Hazel Dan is in the building. What's going on, Hazel Dan? Jay Salsa 23. What's up, bro? What's going on? Who else we have here? We got Comics and Culture. What's going on? Spidey's Power Tumblers, man. My man Jose Gonzalez is in bang. That's right, baby. Tivo's in the chat there, man. We got who else we have? Bam. All right, we caught up, man. That's the 52 people there, man, in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, guys, man. All right, if y'all new to this. So yeah, man, we're gonna bring our guest out right now, man. Without further ado, man, we got the man, the myth, and the legend, man. My man Tivo.
Facts.
What is going on, bro?
¿Qué onda, carnalitos? What's going on? I love this. This is the affirmative action comic book show. Look at all these minorities and Josh. All right, man.
This is where the minorities is the majorities. All right.
Hey, I just got to say one thing, man. I got a lot of shirts from a lot of different people. The East meets West one is the softest one.
Right?
Okay.
It's soft. It cuddles the nipples. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect. I would say more so for summertime because it's perfect for summertime. You know, it's got that and let it breathe. Can I say nipples? So I just did. Fuck it.
You can say.
Can I say fuck it? Oh shit!
Fuck it.
It's all fuck it, man. Let's get it started. Shit.
Appreciate you being here, man. You know, we're gonna get to know you, man. For especially people in the chat, man. People on this channel, you know, the new generation of this YouTube community get to know my man Tivo because Tivo's been around for a while. If y'all don't know, you know what I mean. How many years, Tivo?
2015.
2015.
Yeah, 2014, 2015, before the first channel got taken down. Yeah.
Time flies, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
it does, man.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get into all that, man. But at the same time, man, listen, I've been rocking with Tivo since the DJ days. His whole videos, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. But we got a couple questions, we want to ask at the same time. You feel free to talk about whatever you talk about, whatever, Tim. At the same time, guys, man, we are gonna do our covers of the week, man, and this is dedicated to Tivo since he's here. We got Doctor Strange. We're doing some Doctor Strange covers. Yeah, man, let's get the ball rolling. Broski.
Yeah, brother. Basically, I said, what made you want to do a YouTube channel going into comics?
Well, comic book social media started for me on Instagram, right? So there was believe it or not, there was two factions, right? There's people who did Instagram and there's people who did YouTube. So, and then I started going on YouTube and I was like, man, there's some great content because people can, on Instagram, you could type a few words, show a picture, but on YouTube, people can actually tell a story and the story of how they got it. And that's how I think you guys remember Lightning 2288 Rich, yes. Right? Omega Shen Ryukin, the great legend. At one point, I followed We Love Comics till I realized he didn't know what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and they were showing these books, and they were like, "Hey, this is back in the days where Craigslist was a thing. Remember that? Where I just found this book on Craigslist. I went to his house and I paid him $5, and it's worth $500, and shit like that don't happen no more, man.
No.
And so I said, Instagram had built a pretty good following, slowly but surely. A lot of people started posting comics on Instagram. So I kind of took my Instagram world into YouTube. And then I said, I see there was some people that were cool, and then some it was just like an hour worth of like a comic call. And I'm like, dude, I can't sit through this. It's like, filler issues and just an hour, and they're sitting. Remember the days we would just sit in the dark, they could barely see what the comics are showing. And
yes.
everything. You know what I'm saying? It was it was the dark.
Glasses.
It was literally the dark ages, right? And so I said, I want to do a little something different. So my channel, I originally started showing comics, and at 2015, I was like, I was saying, I'm going to show comics, and I used the term spec back then. I don't know if I doubt I'm the first one, but that's what I really started saying it, because I was showing books this is when Hollywood really started ramping up. And this is when I started showing books that were, based on, movies and TV shows are happening, because a lot of production was happening. And then to make myself stand out a little bit, I was like, you know what? I used to DJ. Why don't I mix the two together, make a little music and show comics at the same time? So I would do like remixes and throw it in together. I would get copyright dings. Yeah. Back then you didn't even care, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nobody. Even now I don't monetize most of my videos because they're all copyrighted anyway. So
yeah.
And then 2015, that's when and Gomez, I'm a Joker, and even King of the Gold State, this 2015, right? I don't know when, right around 2015, 2016, it was the Google Hangouts era, is like what I like to call it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Google Hangouts came out, and mad props to Marty and Ray Jr. For everybody had their own live shows, but I think Marty and Ray Jr. brought everybody together. They were the first East meets West, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I met Biggs and you guys through there, and then we would be on there. Hell, we even remember what was it? Oh, God, help me out, James, from the UK.
Oh, Payne's Comics.
Payne's Comics. Remember Payne's Comics would even show up in there. So we had cats from all over. And, and from that channel spawned, well, even actually before that, I did a show, but it wasn't live. So the first iteration of the Lords of the Long Box show was Lords of the Round Table. Yes. Where I sat down with like Jay and Guy 1, Lightning 2288, my LCS owner, and I did a couple of those. And then I went on some live shows, and then I did my own live show after that. And then NY Warriors did their own live show after that. And that's kind of how it happened, man. It just rolled from there. And then it started with just showing comic book hauls. And then I'm pretty sure we all go through this, maybe except James. You start running out of shit to show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're buying books just to make videos, and that's the wrong way of going about it, because you're gonna get broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I got to do a video like every week or every 2 weeks, and I was like, nah, and then I was like, I'll just do shows when a haul video when I get like a nice big chunk, or if I go to a con or something like that. And then after that, it was just like live shows, and I was like, hey, you know what, guys? I said, let's start talking about like the comic book news of the week, but specifically like movie and TV news, because we started finding out in 2016, man, this was really affecting the price of comics more so than ever before. Like, remember the first X-Men movies? That didn't move the needle on anything, but now it's like hypersensitive. And then from there, something happened, channel got deleted, and then we had to restart again. I mean, Marky's been part of the Warriors, or excuse me, the Warriors, and part of
your show.
My show. James, Marty was on it for a while. Gem Mint Collectibles was on it for a while, and now the current crew, Otto, Nemesis Prime, Manimal, Darkside Jedi. So I mean, I'm telling you, man, there's some weeks where I'm like, man, I just can't do it. I'm tired, bro. I mean, you guys realize how much it puts into putting a show together and all this stuff, Facts. So, and then right around like at the beginning of last year, I had been in talks with coverprice.com. They and we wanted to work together, right? And nothing really happened. And then the pandemic happened. I go, this is the perfect time, because this is when Hollywood had shut down.
Everybody's home.
And everybody's at home, and it was like a great mix, because people were buying more back issues online because they couldn't go in. At one point, they couldn't even go into stores, right? I mean, with the diamond shutdown. And so now we just kind of doing this thing where we talk about, well, even before that also, I got hooked up with some sources that, had found my channel, because there was one video I did, and I said, why is this comic book price jumping? There's got to be a secret cabal of collectors who are privy to inside information, and they buy the comics before the news comes out so they can flip them. Sure enough, this guy sends me a message. He goes, yeah, I'm one of them. First time it was this dude. First time it was this dude.
Scary or nothing, right?
Yeah, first time it was this dude named the Black Knight, and I was like, that's cool. And then Mikey Sutton sent me a message, and I didn't really believe him until he showed me screenshots of his private group. So I was like, all right. So I rocked with them both, and we started doing scoops. We still do scoops every now and then, but Mike has gone on to do big things with his Geekosity website as well. And I'm going to be actually in an hour from or about 5 o'clock. We're doing a live show with him to answer some questions. But I mean, it's kind of a combination of looking at sales data on comic books for the week, and then it's also getting inside scoops and then doing our long-term spec list. So hopefully people can get cheaps on the book and things of that nature. Awesome. And that's it in a nutshell.
Just about, man. But yeah, man, appreciate you doing this, man. We know you've been since 2015, and you got your new thing. Anything new you got working with in your channel, or anything coming new that you trying to work on, or you just coasting with this cover price?
Well, we're gonna do the Letters of Long Box weekly as well. So it's gonna be 3 live shows a week where we answer viewer questions about from my insider friend. And I think Ryan will eventually bring out chronic back issues. Trying to get him to do that. But it's hard, man, especially when you're working and stuff, and then you got to do some research, and then every now and then somebody says something, we're reading scripts that I've created or somebody else has created, somebody reads the wrong thing, and next thing you know, we don't know what we're talking about. But that's neither here nor there, but
Yo, you mentioned it's kind of hard to do all these shows, and I understand because I do the layouts and all this shit for the show and whatever. Yeah. And I've been talking to Broski, and I give props to Broski, I give props to James because they kind of consistent with their with the old school ways of doing haul videos. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I used to do haul videos. I want to know, do you still have time to still do your haul videos, or are they random?
I did one a month ago, I think. I had a haul. I had like a CGC haul. So I did that. And then one time I got really lazy. At the end of a show, I was like, hey, man, I just got a CGC box. Show, right? And I was thinking, man, I could have made a whole video out of that. But, to me, it's like, whatever. But, I mean, I'm literally sitting on like 70 books that nobody's seen yet. That I haven't shown yet. I haven't even shown on Instagram yet because I get them, and I was like, man, it's Wednesday, but Top Variant Tuesday was yesterday, man. I gotta wait till next. I'm like, man, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I gotta.
Hey, I don't think Booker's ever posted anything on Instagram.
Yeah, I get them I get them on Sunday, and I miss first appearance Friday, and then it's like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's
I get that. I get the same thing, man. Because sometimes I don't feel like posting sometimes, and sometimes going back to this, I'll even ask does anybody? This is for everybody. Like, does anybody ever get collector's fatigue? Basically,
yes.
like for me, when I go hunting all the time, it's like I'm always looking around, and I'm like, well, what can I find here? And I'm like, I don't feel like looking.
No.
Like, I'm sure that happens with him. Josh, he's an HO.
He's a new collector, though. He's only been collecting again for like a year
and a half. Yeah. So I mean, yeah.
I think it's the proliferation of just constant 24/7 news and videos and blogs and tweets and everything that can get overwhelming. I get invited to man, I looked on Facebook the other day. I had 20 invites to different Facebook comic book groups, and I was like, oh, hell no. I already belong to enough. But it's like eventually you scroll through your feed, you're like, God damn, man, it's just this, that, and the other. But I like Instagram because you can follow people and they can show really cool books that really, that aren't, first appearances. My boy, My Bullshit Comics from the Bronx, he shows some dope ass books. Kung Fu Friday, he always tags me. I was like, I'm down for Kung Fu Friday. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And we were talking about last night at Geek Aficionado that it's also good because you have a visual memorization. So if you see a book showing up a lot on the Instagram feed, if you see it out in the wild, snatch it up because it could be onto something. Or if you're James and you've come across a fucking Spawn 185 bastard,
there you go.
But that's what I'm saying. James knew what that book was. How much did you get it for, James?
$8.
How much you sell it for?
$5,000. Yeah.
$5,000. He spent $8 for it.
And tell him why you're not working in the next 2 weeks.
I'm on vacation, right?
Yeah. So I mean, that's why you got to know. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what to look for. I mean, you got to know what's there. I mean, because comic shop owners may not know what they're sitting on. But James knew. Boom.
James knows all the time. James knows.
Yeah, I saw that book instantly, and I was like, all right, what are the chances they're gonna look this up, even though it's priced? All right, I'm just gonna take my shot, and then just went over to the register and they paid for it.
Yeah, real quick. Like I see Biggs in the live chat. I mean, even back in the day, even Biggs. I mean, all of us, Biggs, fucking Manny, Marky. I mean, all of us. We do comic calls all the time. Comic book fanatics. I mean, but eventually, like I said, you've shown everything. I mean, and what else, and does people really want to see books that you just picked up on Wednesday? I mean, that's
because everyone's got that same book. Probably.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's true though, because every week Manny used to put up videos every fucking week, and I used to be before joining them, I used to watch them weekly, whatever, and getting to know him, he'll be like, yeah, man, I don't got time for that shit no more. Basically, you know what I'm saying? And
that or he's ripping up books live on YouTube. Hey, remember our man Undisputed Frost who was shooting books?
Oh yeah. I remember that shit.
Oh man, that boy put a bullet through a book. God damn.
He could have just sold it back to somebody else.
Have you ever seen the guy on Facebook that eats books?
No.
Yes.
I do believe there's a disorder about that, isn't there? That people who eat.
Yeah, it's called stupidity.
Real quick, man.
Hey, just be careful eating them book with them hologram covers, man. You're gonna get fucked up.
Let me give Biggs a shout out real quick with his $5 super chat. He said, "Yo, where's James at? Oops, there he goes. LOL, man.
James.
Appreciate that, man."
What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy, King of the Golden State.
Hey, listen, man.
That's none of my business.
Yo, how many weeks is that? Is that 3 weeks in a row? You here, James? Or two?
It's good to see you all too. It's great. Moving on.
James, I was telling the story last night of when I was working in Palo Alto. Yeah. And I met you at Heroes, and I made you buy that 9/6 Wonder Woman bondage cover.
I would say you talked me into it, but yes, I still have that cover.
And it was a great investment.
It was a great investment because it went up.
Yeah. Going on to being Phoenix, what he said here. Your IG translates to YouTube, and a lot of YouTubers forget about IG, but most of the IG subscribers will follow them on. Yeah, that's usually the case, but a lot of people more on IG though.
Well, what's funny is like a lot of people like. I became friends with like Lightning, Omega Shen Ryukin, and I was like, you guys need to come over to IG. And then they were like, they never came back to YouTube.
I was about to say,
yeah, man. They were like, oh, it's so much easier. I can show one comic and that's it. I don't have to set up lights and
make a whole big production.
Exactly, yeah. It's a pain in the ass to record a video sometimes, man.
Yo, Tim, hold on. I'm gonna touch on the pause. Hold on, real quick, man. Super chat $2. He said, "Shout out to Tivo. He's a person who put me on to IG." There you go, man. But yeah, I've been trying to hit up Lightning 228, man. And he's just like, I'm like, yo, dude, you can come do the show, because a lot of people forgot about y'all guys, you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah. I think about it. I'm too busy, whatever. I'm like, that dude is just dodging me, bro. You know what I mean?
No, he's done. Him, Omega Shen Ryukin, JN Guy 1, who does like a crazy like original art now. If you follow John Wynn, good lord, the original art that he does.
His art
but he used to do comic calls, right? He used to do comic calls, and now he just I'm gonna get him on the show to tell people how to collect original art. The first thing is have deep pockets. That's it. You think statues and collecting cards are expensive? Wait till you get an original art. That's some craziness right there.
Yeah, definitely, man. Broski, you got any more?
Well, I wanted to ask. I don't think a lot of people knows what made you start collecting. Like, how old were you? Like when you first picked up the comic.
Well, way back in the olden days. Well, so the first comic-related thing I've ever seen is Spider-Man on the Electric Company. If you old heads remember that, right? He didn't talk. He had like word bubbles and shit. So I was probably like in first or second grade. It's like 1979, 1980. And I had an uncle who was living with us because he was going to law school. And he used to get Spider-Man comics, right? So I was in like first grade. I could kind of read them, but I was like, cool, these are awesome. Spider-Man, that was my thing. And then I had these really nerdy neighbors, or probably like 4 or 5 grades. So they're like 4th or 5th grade. I mean, these guys were nerdy, like collecting Micronauts, the original Micronaut toys, right? They had ant farms. We're talking nerds, not geeks, right? And in a storage room in our apartment complex, they had comics in there.
Okay.
And they left the door unlocked.
Oh no.
So, and that's the first time I seen an X-Men comic. And what blew me away was because I was like, I saw Nightcrawler. I go, who is this Nightcrawler dude? This looks crazy, right? Because up to that point, I've been reading Spider-Man, pretty straightforward, right? You didn't really see anything too crazy.
Yeah.
And then we kind of moved around. We went from, this was back when I lived in Virginia, basically a suburb of DC.
Yeah.
And then we moved to Houston. And then, didn't really get into comics then. Then when I moved out to the Bay Area when I was in San Jose, I started getting into comics again. And this was for those kids who were lucky enough to get dropped off at school. No, we had to take a bus to school. And our bus picked us up in front of a 7-Eleven. And at the 7-Eleven, I would play pop in my quarter, play some video games for the bus to come. And they had a spinner rack of comics.
Yeah.
And that's when I started really getting comics. And I started stealing them first because I was a horrible kid. I was a horrible kid. So they had a spinner rack and then it had a magazine rack, and we're just back at the end of the store, right? And they never looked back there because the store was busy in the morning. People getting coffee and whatever. Mm-hmm. So you remember the peachy folders?
Yeah,
yes.
The yellow folders, right? So I would come with an empty one, and I would open it up. And I would put 2 comics on each side, fold it in, boom, put it in, walk out, nobody knew. Came to the point where I had like 60 comics and I had nothing, nowhere. I was a 5th grade, 4th grade. I didn't buy a long box. I didn't know what a long box was. I hadn't even been to a comic book shop yet. And then I first went to a comic book shop in like 5th grade. And luckily I had I think it was a freshman in high school. Mm-hmm. And he schooled me because I met him when we used to play basketball, and I told him I like comic books. And then he really? He goes, I have a good comic collection. You should come out and check it out. Come up to my to my house. And back then, nobody thought you were gonna get raped or molested or anything. So I didn't take anything. By the way, I didn't. Just so you guys, I shouldn't have even said that. But anyway,
yeah, you probably should have left that out.
He started telling me these are comics. That's the first time I've seen in person. I was in 5th grade, and Amazing Fantasy 15. This kid had it, right? And he was like, I think he was a freshman or a sophomore in high school, and he had like boxes of it. And I started buying comics from him directly. And that's when I fell in love with the Fantastic Four. And that's the dude who taught me about look for first appearances and look for #1 issues. That's where you should be collecting, So right then at an early age, I already started getting that. And then I went to my first comic shop like a few months later and this was an old school shop, James. It's not even there anymore. It used to be on downtown San Jose on San Fernando Street. It used to be called the Comic Collector Shop. Really old school shop. Look it up.
I've heard of it, but I never. Oh wait, no, actually no, it's still there. It's called Heroes and Champions now.
Yeah, it's like right in the smack dab in the middle of downtown, the Comic Collector Shop. And there was a What If book on the wall, and I was like, that was like my holy grail. I was like, I need to get that What If #1. You know what I'm saying? I was $10. Oh my God, when am I ever gonna get $10? You know what I'm saying? So, and then from that, I just started buying everything, and then I moved from that neighborhood to another neighborhood, and it was how do I say? It was straight hoodish. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I meant I was put it this way. I meant I had one white friend growing up. Everybody else in the neighborhood was Chicano or Asian, Filipinos, Vietnamese, everybody was a gangster. So you grow, you kind of adapt to the environment you're in. And look, I don't look Asian. I'm 6'4". People thought I was Chicano. So you know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, I'm hanging out with the homies. I'm doing bad stuff, but I still had my thing for comic books. But, and I hear a lot of YouTubers say this. That I had to hide my collecting from comics. I didn't want to look like I want to look like a nerd in front of the homies. You know what I mean? Yeah. So on Tuesdays I go do my thing and I go drink a 40 with the homies and do whatever. But eventually even some of the homeboys would be like, "Oh man, what do you got there? Oh, that dude, Wolverine. That's a bad vato. I need to get some on." And you're just talking, and then and then after a while, you don't give a fuck what people think anymore. And then I think the hardcore collecting came in. Right, like the late 80s, 90s. Comic shops were everywhere in the Bay Area. This is the Image explosion. I remember from my house in a tiny little strip mall, there was 2 comic shops, one in each end. That's how crazy it had gotten. They were all over the place. To one point when Witchblade #1 came out, I drove around the whole damn Bay Area looking for that thing because, I remember my job, I was off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So it was perfect for me. I could wake up early. I could drive around all the comic shops. This was when anybody could get a a license, whatever, a distributor license, or what do they call it? A license to sell comics. I've been to somebody's garage that was supposedly a comic book shop, right? And that's what led to partly the fall of the comics in the 90s. Was anybody can get a reseller license to sell comic books, and so they were all over the place. And then I got the eBay bug right in 1999. The dark ages of eBay, where man, you would send off a check and hopefully you got a comic book back, man. It was hey, there wasn't no eBay, really so yeah. So personal checks, and then at one point they were like, all right, send your money order. You get a money order, send it. Because if you send a personal check, they'd have to say, okay, I got to wait 5 days for it to pass. So nope, we went out in 7-Eleven, you got a money order. And then I did my first CDC submission in 2001. I still remember it to this day. It was X-Men 94, Hulk 181, the first appearance of Swamp Thing, and a Giant Size X-Men 1. That was my first submissions. I remember I bought the Hulk 181 Raw for $250 off eBay. And they said it was near mint, but it came back 7.5 from CGC. But
still that price, shit.
Yeah, and that was when eBay really started blowing up, and that was when, if you guys remember, Ultimate Spider-Man, not Miles Morales,
the Ultimate one,
first issue of Ultimate.
Dude, those books were hot.
Yes.
Those books. Like the Ultimate X-Men, when that whole thing started kicking off, man, those things were selling for hundreds of bucks on eBay. It was going crazy.
That was a big deal.
And then I think I sold off most of my collection in 2003, 2004. Yeah. Right? Because things started tapering down. Yeah. And then a little book called The Walking Dead brought me back in 2007, 2008.
Yeah,
right? When the book came out, and and then I started collecting again, and that's where I'm at now. I haven't stopped since, to be honest with you. Yeah,
nice,
dope, man. Appreciate that, man. All right, well, you know what, man, we couldn't have closed before my man has to leave, man. So we're gonna jump onto the covers of the week, man. But real quick, shout out to Discovery Bay.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. I gotta get ready.
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Discovery Babe, man. Thumbs up for this awesome panel in chat. Appreciate that, JB.
Yeah. I'm ready now.
All right, there you go, guys. All right, man. So if y'all know, man, we picked Doctor Strange, in honor of TiVo being on the show, man, doing this, which I think it was very challenging to pick out these covers, man. You know what I mean? So
I didn't pick out the most obvious ones. You know what I'm saying? Like Strange Tales 110 and stuff like that. I did try to old some new,
Yeah. I appreciate it, man. Listen, man, we like challenges here. You know what I'm saying? We like challenges here. So yeah, man. So here we go. East Meets West covers of the week. Doctor Strange, man, and we're gonna start off with Broski. Broski, these are your picks, all right?
Yeah.
This is you, man.
So this is Doctor Strange, Sergion.
Yo, Broski.
Yeah, Sergion, man. I like that dude, Sergion. Yeah,
time out. Broski, before you start. Yo,
man.
Tim, some of these are misspelled, so don't correct my ass. I'm just letting you know, all right?
I have never heard Sergion though, but that's dope. Sergion is his Slavic counterpart, I do believe. Yeah. But anyway,
what did you? I'm sorry, not to interject here, but what did you say the other day on Comics and Coffee? What did you call Berserker? It's probably like Bizarre the Var or something like that.
Something like that. Bizarre Var or something like that.
All right, you can before you go any further, Gomez, you can't go any further about me not reading comic books.
But Timo knows. I was on his show to check me out on the Rewind.
Oh shit! Get it, Broski.
This is the Sergion Supreme #1, one of 50 in Hughley variant. Last walk up for 1120. Affordable copy.
Yes, I agree, man. Dope ass in Young Lee cover, man. And like I said, some of these are misspelled, right, man? So I don't want to get shit for this, right?
Yeah, I see how it's read.
Well, you said it fucked up. I wrote it fucked up too.
You fucked me up, basically.
That was a Ron Burgundy moment right there. Whatever goes up on the cue card, he just read. Yeah.
Go ahead, broski.
So this is Doctor Strange #1, 1 in 150 Joe Quesada variant. I would like that sketch variant, the black and white. That's all for $41. It's affordable, but it's also a dope ass cover. I like the way how it looks with the book.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty dope, man. Affordable, $41 there, man. So yeah, man. Moving on to your last book, broski, and here you go.
And this one's the Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme #1, the first appearance of Demon Rider. 1 in 10, Mike Diodato. I see one right now bid on for $19.99, but the last sold is $24.94 plus the shipping. So it's affordable, but I like that dope cover he did, Mike Diodato Jr.
Yep,
that was pretty dope with that.
I agree. And yes, I did misspell sorcerer. All right, so don't fucking crucify me for that shit. It should say easy. That's what
well, at least he said it correctly. I mean, you know.
Yo,
it sounds right. That's why.
Yo, broski, I appreciate you, brother, man. Next up is Josh. Yo, Josh gave me 2 covers. Your first one is this one right here, Josh.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is when he first becomes Sorcerer Supreme, I believe. I don't have this book. I've wanted it. Actually, there's one up on the wall in one of my LCSs. I thought about buying it the other day.
Sure. I think I got 2, man. If you want, I can sell you one.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But the next book is the one I'm really excited to talk about.
Yes, man. It's pretty badass, that one.
This one I don't have either, and I've been looking for a high-grade copy for this for a while. This is the first appearance of the Living Tribunal. Obviously, Roy Thomas and Jim Steranko on this book. So hard to find this book in high grade. I thought this book might pop off because of King in Black. I kind of thought that the whole God of Light might be Living Tribunal. It's not. Fortunate enough for me, because this book will remain kind of where it is. Yeah.
Still a dope book to get, though, man. You know what I mean? Shit ain't cheap when mid-grade.
And so is 157. 157 is a good book, too.
Yeah,
but it's still a cool cover nonetheless.
Yeah.
Agree, man. So, yeah, that's those were 2 books from Josh, man. Next up, we have my man James, man, King of the Golden State.
Yeah, I got 3 covers here. I got Doctor Strange.
Doctor.
Is the origin of Doctor Strange, of course, his first.
That's in Latin for everybody, and then just
his first Doctor Strange, his own title, which was formerly Strange, formerly Strange Tales, and it's just a dope cover, man. I just like the whole astral projection and Doctor Strange on the same cover, so you can still obtain a cover, like a raw copy of this, for a decent price, just about anywhere.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, man, when I think of Doctor Strange, this is the cover that pops up in my head, man. Definitely.
It's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah. And by the way, man, I know I misspelled the fucking word doctor, but that shit still says doctor. That says that if you pronounce that shit right,
is doctor.
Is doctor.
Like when he's a German doctor.
Now hiring editor for East Meets West. Must have 2nd grade spelling.
And that fucking thing's highlighted too, like bold. Like it's not noticeable.
Yo, there you go, man.
Of course, yes. The next one, this cover is not on any like original comic book as far as I know, but it's it's the original cover for the omnibus for Doctor Strange Volume 1. Alex Ross covered. I wish this was like a variant on like any other Doctor Strange comic book that's upcoming, but I just love the cover nonetheless, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, I dig it, man. It's awesome. Next up is beautiful.
And you have Doctor Strange #1, the 150 Delato variant. And this book used to be a pricey book for a moment, but from what you got down here, going for $25 or best offer. I mean, still obtainable, great Delato variant, and something I'm probably gonna look for myself, but it's always good to look at from afar.
Yeah, I agree, man. And that Delato, you can never go wrong with Delato, man. Delato is killing it as it is right now too. So awesome cover, awesome picks, James. Appreciate that, man. My covers are next, man, and this one is Doctor Strange, the end #1. Just picked this because I just thought it was a dope cover. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a hidden cover for this. I think Doctor Strange is like a full head hair of white, like he got white hair or some shit. So I'm not, don't quote me on that, but I could have sworn I seen the image of that. So I just thought this, and then thought it was a dope cover. It's different from everybody's picks. And next up we have, I call this the TiVo variant. So we got the Stranger Academy 3 Alex Rose Timeless variant, which is a dope ass cover. And a lot of people
get that gray up here too, man. Damn.
A lot of people were digging these timeless covers, man. But Alex Ross was killing it, man. To me, Doom and James was talking last night. Alex Ross is one of the fucking most underrated artists, man. There is, man. So
the Wanda and Vision ones separately are dope. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. So last book I put up here, it's gonna be this in here. This beautiful Adam
one
Hughes,
of my favorites.
Yep.
Yes, man. So I got Doctor Strange issue 11, 1 in 50 variant right here. Last roll copy that I sold for $150, man, on eBay. So this right here, it's a beautiful book to look at with the Wanda thing going on now. I can see this book maybe going up now. You know what I mean?
Well, actually, it has. I've been watching this book for a while because I have one. But when the WandaVision and Doctor Strange stuff, it's been creeping back up. Because originally 150s come out, boom, they pop, and then they drop. But no, it's gone back up against what the once WandaVision came out.
It's holding its value.
Yeah. You know, the rarities of the variants that hold their value.
Facts. Yes, man. And those are my 3 covers, man. Last books. T will send in 4 images. We're gonna start off with this one. Boom. There you go, Tim.
That's my favorite, man. I mean, Bruner is my favorite Doctor Strange artist, hands down. That run right there, that cover is iconic. And surprisingly, this cover has not been homage much. But if you highlight me, I want to throw in a bonus.
Oh, really?
All right. Yeah.
We're doing this now?
Yeah. So this is the Dr. Voodoo, which is an homage to that Doctor Strange #1. And this is a variant that you rarely ever see this, you know. So if Dr. Voodoo ever comes on the big screen or whatever, but when I found this, I had to have it because it even says like tan after, Bruner. But I mean, you can go back and showing it now. But even the Eternal art on that Bruner run from the Bronze Age, just some of the best art and some of the trippiest shit. I mean, Ditko was good. He drew some trippy shit, but Bruner really was great at drawing Doctor Strange, the internals and the covers.
Yeah. Dope, man. Next up we have here, man.
Come on now. How can you go wrong, man? Dr. Dre, West Side. Come on. Yep. One of the few hip hop variants that I still hold. I mean, this is probably the hip hop variant that makes the most sense. Dr. Dre, Doctor Strange. You know what I mean? I mean, that's why it's a classic.
Dig it, man. Yeah, and not a lot. Yo, dude, I know Marvel was doing these hip hop covers. They hit a lot of home runs with the covers. Some of them were, but this one right here,
yes, especially some of the newer rap artists that you don't know, and people don't buy CDs anymore. How the fuck are we gonna know what the cover looks like? But
exactly,
back in the day when you had album covers or CD covers, they were more recognizable. You know?
Yeah. So this is one of the dope ones, man. So yeah, man. After this one, man, you have bam. There you go.
Yes. So this is the Simon Bianchi cover for New Avengers number 14. This predates the Avengers movie. So when I saw that in Avengers, my mind was blown because I said, I have this somewhere. It's such a dope cover. And, luckily I have the entire pretty much of New Avengers run. In 2014, I had a pull list of just ridiculous amounts. Like I was getting 50 books a week. And this, as soon as I saw the movie, I was like, that's it. That's the cover right there, man. That's so dope. It literally pulled that scene right out of a comic book.
I agree, man. Yeah. And then the last book you picked, TiVo, man, and it's kind of similar to this one, is going to be Bam.
So this came out after the movie and kind of a homage to an homage, but this is the annual. But this one's similar as well, but kind of cool how you see Iron Man's helmet and Thor's. I mean, just that scene. It was cool to see, Doctor Strange powered up in that one scene where he throws down, and when he throws down with Thanos, right? And he does. Right. There is a video that tells you all the spells he used in that one scene. Yeah. It's like the fire of Fangors and the leaping boots of whatever that he throws for Star-Lord to go around. And I had one time I remembered all of them, but I mean to the point where his the finger gestures he uses.
Yes.
Marvel hired a popper to teach him that.
Yeah. Yep.
Who taught him how to finger tut. Basically, for you old school cats out there, no popping. Finger tutting is just popping with your fingers. And he said a lot of the spells is just him doing finger tutting.
Okay.
So there you go. So who knows? You can see some poppers out there. They ain't even popping. They're doing spells.
Probably gonna have arthritis later on in life,
right? If you only got 9 fingers, you ain't gonna be able to do that spell correctly. That's all I gotta say.
What's going on? Yeah, man. So, it's about 7:45, man. I know T-Will has to go, man. So, we are going to give you a chance to say your goodbyes, brother, man.
I wish I could stay out longer, man. Next time, though, on a different day, because Sundays is tough. But I always love chopping up with the homies. Try to get more channels, more views, more subs, help everybody out. We're all part of this community. We're IG Comic Lords. We're not IG Comic Fam.
Yes.
Fuck that means. But anyway, but yo, shout out to all you guys. You guys doing a great job. Shout out to NY Warriors, King of Golden State, wherever. King of Golden is just like a gypsy. He just goes everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He's like Spine Ticks, NY Warriors. He'll be on a Seattle show. I'm pretty sure.
I get around.
Good Morning America.
Just like Tupac, he gets around. So I appreciate you fellas, man. I gotta go. I have a show in about 15 minutes. So after this show, come over, check the Lords. I'm gonna do a live show, and I appreciate you guys for having me on, man. And have a great show.
Yeah. Always, Tim, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Peace out, homies.
Yeah. So yeah, man. That was awesome, man. Awesome to have Tim here, man, doing that, man. Appreciate you again, man. Tune in to his show after this, man. At the same time, man, at 9 p.m. after Tim's show, my man Thoro is having a live claim sale auction, man, at 9 p.m. Eastern, man. So tune in for that. Awesome. Awesome time. I like the little nail.
I love the
I like that.
At the same time, too, man, me and Biggs, man, yesterday, man, and Broski. Yeah. Broski was there, and we chilled it, and we had a good time, man. We talked on Wanda. We showed off some stuff. Great topics, man, that we had yesterday, man. So tune into that, man. It's it's Big's YouTube channel. His channel is in the description, so don't miss that one out too, man. So yeah, man. So from there, man. As a matter of fact, we talked WandaVision yesterday. But I want to see what my man James and Josh has to say. We could talk about it here. My man James, man, what you thought of the series finale of it?
You know what? I mean, I liked it. I didn't love it. As far as like what's going on, I watched it again today, just reconfirmed that my feeling about it. But it's definitely a lot put in for what's going to happen for the Doctor Strange movie, or whatever is going to, or beyond. Because I think there'll be a little beyond. Like for example, stuff going on with both visions. Like what Doom was talking about, yesterday about that, what was going on with one vision affecting the other, and did that vision fly off to go kill himself? You remember what he was saying? And I was kind of like, that's interesting, because I thought he just flew away, and he's like this rogue robot now. But I mean, it kind of makes sense, But then again, it's kind of open ended, because you're kind of like, anything can happen like in the next couple of years or something like that, where that white vision comes back and he still has, he's kind of like same vision, whatever. But as far as like Wanda goes, I mean, like Wanda she is the villain, I mean, as far as we go, she's going to be the upcoming villain in like the Doctor Strange movie. I think she'll be either the 1A villain, with the Baron Mordo, because no one's talked about Baron Mordo at all. That's still another open-ended thing going on with that character. So I from what I saw for the entire 40 minutes of that show, it was kind of like, it worked out just fine, especially with the post-credit stuff. Because, like I said, a lot of stuff that was going on in that episode was pretty much open-ended, nothing closed. Like the Monica Rambeau, well, we already know where she's going. Captain Marvel 2, and I mean, like overall, the entire episode for me, or the entire series 1 through 9. I would probably rate that as like a B+, and because I mean,
I like that.
Yeah, because B pluses are it's more than a passing grade. It's a good grade. So like the first 2 episodes, a lot of people didn't like the first 2 episodes, but you start understanding it after episode 3, 4, and so forth.
Yeah. I agree, man. You felt like they covered everything in the last episode?
They covered everything they wanted to cover, not like the stuff that people were specking on. So people were saying, "Oh yeah, it has something to do with Mephisto," or "Oh yeah, like that person's Nicholas Scratch." No, he's a guy named Boner. Ralph. It's Ralph Boner. She kept referring to Ralph. She's referring to him. And like hell, it's funny. The last name Boner is the same name from like Kirk Cameron's best friend from Growing Pains. If you think about it, and it's like. This is like
Growing Pains.
Yeah. Oh, you're too young for Growing Pains, too. But
I remember Growing Pains.
Yeah. So
I started learning English. We'll still have troubles with it, but it's all good.
No, but yeah, I would say a B+ is a fair grade to give it. I mean, like, would I watch again? Yeah, sure. I mean, like, it was entertaining. Like the first 2 episodes was basically a foundation, and we just start going from there. So
yeah.
I enjoyed it.
No, man. What about you, Josh?
Yeah, I'm pretty much on par with James. I mean, I thought it was okay. The last episode, I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was great. Overall, the series, I give it probably an 8.5 white pages. You know,
there you go.
It was fine. Like, yeah, right. Like, I think a lot of people were let down because of what, like James says, what a lot of people were speccing on. I personally never thought Mephisto would show up, or Blue Marvel, or anybody. I thought all these characters were way too big for this show. That being said, even though I was kind of hoping somebody would show up. I'm not going to lie. And I kind of, was getting hyped up by other people. But at the end of the day, like, me and Thoro were talking about this on the watch, whatever.
Oh, his watch party. Yeah.
Like, when it comes to these shows, like, you kind of have to spec within a Marvel budget. Like, you're right. Yeah, you have to realize that there's no way, most likely, they're going to bring in, Benedict Cumberbatch or Patrick Stewart. I know that rumor was going around. Or, Luke's or Mark Hamill to come in for if he was going to be Nightmare. It's just probably not going to happen. So, like James said, I think, the writers of that show wrapped it up in the way that they thought was good. I think people that think it was bad are probably, it's bad off of what they hyped it up to possibly be.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was bad. I think it was a good first shot at, an MCU show. I hope they do more. In my opinion, I kind of wish they would just get rid of the movies and just do all shows and maybe just kind of culminate, with a like a Disney Plus movie instead of, having these normal 2.5 hour movies that we go to the movie theaters. Yes, obviously there's nothing like going to the movie theater and getting the big screen experience, but I would much rather have a 4-hour movie that I could watch at home. That makes a lot more sense that they don't have to kind of rush.
Snyder cut.
Facts.
Yeah, but that's a different. I think they've already screwed that up before that's even come out. I thought it was okay. I would say that this episode probably had the most. I don't want to say necessarily plot holes, more so than any other episode so far. But things that kind of just felt very rushed. And I thought they did a very good job of pacing throughout the entire season. So, obviously I don't think we'll get another season of WandaVision, but could be wrong. I don't know. You never know. I just, the one thing that I was kind of hoping they would do, and I know why they didn't, I was just kind of hoping they would kind of name drop who Monica is going to be. Is she going to be Photon or Spectrum? And I think the majority of us probably think she's going to be Spectrum.
I think it's a Spectrum.
Yeah. If nothing else, next year. Because I think, they like to stay kind of current what's within the comics. That way they can sell comics and promote these characters. And it's not confusing, to non-hardcore audiences, because she's currently Spectrum right now, or at least to my knowledge she is. So hopefully she's Spectrum.
Yeah, man. And with the post credit scene, man, we know that we're getting the Secret Invasion with the scrolls.
Yeah. Can I go back to piggyback what Josh said though? But like I think with all the expectation of a Mephisto or Nightmare, I think, or that special appearance of somebody, I think we're all basing that off the last show we saw, The Mandalorian, when we saw the Luke Skywalker appearance, and it's like, oh shit, Luke Skywalker showed up. That means it's open season on every show that we're gonna expect something at the end of this show, and that's not the truth, like the fact that White Vision showed up, that's cool. I'm fine with that, that should happen for something like of a show of this kind of scale, but we shouldn't be expecting like a major character at the end of every show. Like we shouldn't be expecting like Chris Evans to show up at the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like we shouldn't be expecting like Chris Hemsworth showing up at the end of like Loki. That we should just throw that expectation out the window.
Hold on, I see a couple people throw big good points in the chat there, man. You know, glad to see that. Yeah, I enjoyed it too in the chat. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So I mean, you know, I know Broski didn't see it, and like I said, I felt just little things like I agree with James and Josh. Just certain like not big things, but like certain things weren't. You know, I feel like it wasn't, you know, explained. You know,
yeah.
what I mean?
While you guys were watching that, I was watching Ray as the Last Dragon.
Congratulations.
Hey, not like real breaking news, like right this second, but within the past couple hours, I don't know if anyone saw it. Ultimate Fallout 4, the main cover is now broken $3,000 twice.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
9.8.
No, I saw it. I know what you're talking about.
Damn. All right. Well, I mean, there you go, man. It doesn't seem like Marvel is obsessed with the scrolls. I mean, they were in Avengers. They're coming out with Secret Invasions, bro.
They're not obsessed with the scrolls right now.
Not right now, but
obsessed.
With a Secret Invasion, I don't see why they're not. They have to be involved in there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, man. Luke is one on what he said. Done expectations and high of these shows. Okay, you know. I'll try to catch up. No doubt, meow. Keep the lights on. All right, meow. Keep the lights on. Yeah. So from there, man. Let's what we're gonna do? We're gonna do new comic book day list, man. We're gonna talk about new comic book days, man. Let me just share my screen there, man, and then bam. Just there you go, guys. All right, bam. All right. So yeah, man. So we starting off with new comic book day, man. Shit. Let me see if I did this right. Hold on, go back. I think I did that wrong. Give me a second, guys. There we go. All right, there we go. Messing up a little bit, but we got this.
It's all right. I know you took a nap, so you're good. We're good.
He's stupid, Robbie. Yeah, we got new comic day for March 10th, man, on Wednesday, man, for new comic day. We're just gonna mark down some of these books. You know, we're gonna highlight. Just keep your cards up. Your radar. You know what I mean. So first up we have here is Carmen, man. We got Carmen number 1. This here is a Jillian March book, drawn and written by Jillian March, which I think is gonna be awesome because he does amazing art. So we'll see how his writing is. First up we have is just A cover there. We have Milo Manara B cover in the middle, and then a blank cover there on the right. Then after that, man, we have store exclusive from Pulp's Comics. Pulp's Comics is a LCS, I think, out in France. And yeah, they have a Virgin exclusive out there. Pulp's Comics is also doing a signing with I think Milo Manara.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they have some copies out there to get signed by Milo Manara.
Check eBay.
Yeah, definitely, man. I was already on top of that shit. Next up, we have some dope ass David Nakayama exclusive covers from Sanctum Sanctorum Comics, man. Awesome trade dress and Virgin, so dope, man.
Yeah, it's dope ass.
Yeah, David Nakayama has been doing crazy ass variants, bro. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I like it.
We're moving on, man. To Radiant Black's second printing is from issue number 1, and I still fucking haven't read this shit, man. I'm slacking, bro.
Yeah, that's a good read too.
Yeah. And then we have Jenica 2, issue number 5. We have the 8 cover and then a 1 in 10 cover there coming out on Wednesday. So from there we have Amazing Spider-Man issue number 61. Is this the issue where we are introduced with the first with the new costume? Is it a cameo? Is it this? They teasing with the 8 cover, so that's a cameo as it is right there. We got
that Disco variant looks hot though.
Yeah, it does.
I like
it does. I felt the vibe of an Alex Ross cover there, with that. Then we got the Michael Cho in the middle. We got the 2-tone variant that he's been doing. I think this is one of the very rare ones that I think I like. I like this one in the Hulk. So yeah. And then like James said, the 1 in 25. So we're moving on. I put this on. I'm not a big X-Men guy, but I had to show love for some X-Men there, man. I thought these covers were awesome too. We got Children of the Atom issue number 1. Yeah, man, A cover. And we got a dope ass B cover with the whole squad. That's a Todd Nuck cover, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I should have wrote it down. From there, we got a nice little 1 in 10 design variant on the left, man. Then we have the
God, really?
Yeah, then we have
1 in 100.
That Jim Lee 1 in 100. Yeah, hidden gem variant.
The villains.
Yep, with all the villains. That's a badass Jim Lee cover, man.
I like that. I like that Sentinel on the background. I've said it before with Joker in the back, but
shit. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, it's because like this originally came from X-Men 1, the gatefold cover one.
Yeah.
So you can just easily get that if you don't end up getting a 1 in 100.
Yeah, man. And then we have the 1 in 25 there on the right, man, which I think is a dope ass cover there with the new characters in the front and they paint the old school in the back there.
Giants has a cover swipe in a way.
It might be something. It might be like another Strange Academy. You never know. It could be a hidden. It could be a hidden book. I don't think it'd be as big, but
listen, read it. Characters. Read it digital. You like it, pick it up. There you go. So yeah, man, we're going on with Daredevil 28, man. With Elektra as Daredevil still. As you see in the A cover. Didn't see no variant. I think there is a variant, but I don't think they posted an image. But there is a Man Thing freaking variant that I hate. I hate all these damn Man Thing variants. Yo, if there's one thing Marvel is fucking up, is this gas mask on. Yo, I really can't stand these Man Thing variants. And dude, no lie, they're doing so many variants in one each month.
The theme variants,
Yeah, come on, man.
It's not just the theme though; it's the number of them. There's just too many.
Too many. Yeah, it is too many. So we're going from Daredevil, man, to Eternals, man. I've read Eternals. Issue 1 was a fucking dope read. Eternals 2 was okay. So I'm sticking with the third one. See what it is, man. After the third one, I'll decide whether to keep reading it or just leave it. But yeah, man, awesome A cover. We got the big Tanuk head cover right there, right next to it. Then we have the 1 in 10 design variant and the 1 in 25, man. I think the 1 in 25 is pretty cool. So yeah.
They need to stop these designer variants too. There's too many, just too much.
I agree. I some of them are cool, but it's just I feel overwhelmed. You know what I mean? So we're going from there to Immortal Hulk issue 44, man. And all these covers are dope, man. You got a dope ass Alex Ross cover. We got a dope Joe Bennett cover variant in the middle.
Cover swipe too.
Yep, cover swipe. What is it? 105.
Right? 105 and number 1.
Yeah, there you go, man. And then we have, like I said, Michael Cho's two-tone color variant on the right there, which I find very dope too, man. That and the Spider-Man ones are my favorite ones from those.
The middle one's dope.
Yeah. So yeah, pick it up, man. I've heard Immortal Hulk's been a good read so far. So I've stopped reading it since issue 25 or something like that. When supposedly I was about to say Patrick Ewing. Al Ewing. Al Ewing stopped writing it. Oh yeah.
Al Ewing.
Yeah, Al Ewing. So we're moving on from that. So man, we're going to Spider-Man. We got non-stop Spider-Man issue number 1. We have a dope ass David Finch A cover as it is, and then another killer Alex Ross variant. With a dope variant, with a wraparound variant by Bachalo. And blank cover there, man. Got dope ass artists in the community, man. Pick up a blank and get one of them artists in the YouTube community to do a nice little sketch, man.
Yo, I could be wrong. Like, first of all, I have no interest in this story whatsoever. Maybe it'll be better. I don't know. Covers are dope. I have a feeling for some reason that this title got pushed back like a long time. Like, I think this was supposed to come out like last summer or something like that. I could be wrong though.
I mean, with all this COVID shit that fucked everything up. Yeah, so we don't know. So you're probably right, bro.
Who's writing the title?
Who is writing this?
I think it's
Joe Kelly.
Yeah.
All right, so you never know. I mean, it could be pretty good. I mean, Joe Kelly's a good writer.
Yeah. So so we got those covers, regular variants. Then we have Greg LaRock. What? I'm sorry, what?
I said I like that die cut one.
Yeah, I didn't get to that. All right, so sit your ass down. All right, so we got Greg LaRock variant there and the left, man. And like Broski said, he loves that die cut Tim Townsend variant right there, that blue cover there. Then you open it up, I'll put it right, the image right there and right next to it, which I agree, Broski. It is a fucking dope cover.
Yeah.
And then Ken Lashley all the way in the right. I think that's a dope cover too. You know what I mean? So Ken Lashley be killing it too, man. And then from these, man, we got Scotty Young variant on the left.
Man.
The 1 in 200 Alex Ross variant, man. Variant.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's doo-doo.
Yeah, I'm skipping. I mean, I like Alex Ross cover, but I'm just not.
1 in 200. God,
yeah. Exactly, man. So we're moving on from
200 of that.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't know, man. So yeah, man, we're moving on from Spider-Man to Star Wars, man. We got the A cover on the left. Then right next to we have the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. We have the John Tyler Christopher regular variant, action figure variant, and then we have the 1 in 25 cover.
1 in 25 is garbage.
Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't. It's whatever.
It's gonna be a hot book now.
I know, right?
Garbage.
And then we have John Tyler Christopher store exclusive all the way in the right, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, pretty dope pickups there. Of Star Wars. Star Wars been a decent read. I've been reading it from issue 9 or something like that, when the Starlight Squadron or something like that started.
Where's the Man Thing variant?
Shit, I'm surprised, right? The Wookiee variant or some shit. Yeah. And then from Star Wars, we're going from Strange Academy number 9, man. Dope ass Humberto Ramos cover there on the A cover, man. We have Art Adams Spotlight variant in the middle, and then the two-tone variant, man.
Yeah, I'll pick all 3 of them.
Oh, you picking them up?
Yeah, all of them.
Nice, dope, man. Have you been? Are you like caught up, or
Yeah.
you're not caught up?
Yeah, I'm caught up. I caught up with the issue.
All right,
Run series.
There you go, man. From there, we're going with Taskmaster 4. And then with Taskmaster 3, man, being hot, man, as it is, the A cover, and then that 1 in 25, which is, man, I wish I picked that up. Yo,
That's 1 in 25, huh?
Yeah. For Taskmaster issue number 3, I'm talking about. That was a hot one. They introduced a new character. I forgot. I'm not even gonna attempt the name of that character. There you go. It's a Googie.
Yeah. That's how it's pronounced.
Well, I mean, Taskmaster is a 5-issue series, miniseries. So they winding down with this one, and so I heard it's been a good read, man. I think everybody's after Taskmaster because according to from what I've heard, they set him up, killing somebody or some shit like that. I'll give it. I'll pick it up on trade. Just put it that way.
Maybe one day. Amazon when it fucking goes down on price. Not right now.
Very good, broski. Very good. And then last up but not least is gonna be Wolverine Black, White, and Blood issue number 4, man. We got a dope ass Randolph cover as an A cover, and then we got a dope ass 1 in 10 cover there. Pretty dope. That 1 in 10, I'm digging it. Broski likes it, and I agree. I dig it too.
Do I?
Yeah, man. So that's it, man. That was our pick. That's the list of no comic book day over here in East Beast West, man. Yeah, it took me a minute to do all that shit, but I'm kind of interested in those books then. Yeah, man, we do some show and tell, man. Who wanna do some show and tell?
Sure.
You want to go, broski, or you want to?
Don't matter.
Right.
Don't matter.
Wake your ass up, broski. Let's go.
Show and tell. Let's give broski some coffee.
Yeah, let's go.
Yesterday,
show him a couple folders.
My wife and my daughter, we did was it like a glass painting? So I did this right here. Just straight up.
Shit!
Image, you outline it, and then you paint it. So we did that. She did some dope one. If you check my IG story, I posted one that my daughter did. She has it in her room. So so I decided to do something different like that. We decided to do something as a family.
That's dope.
I saw this on CBSI. Shout out to Ben from CBSI. They posted this, and this is one of those rare books of the Batman. I think it's a Euro variant, a Dutch. So it's Batman,
nice.
Batman number 16, I believe. This is was it a Guillermo del Lado, I believe?
Just a sick ass cover, bro.
Yeah, I it's in there, man. I think it's a 9.6 right now, but with the press, it could become a 9.8 because there ain't no really bad ticks. There's a minor little damp, but no color breaking. Mm-hmm. And so I think this came out near mint. Shout out to the guy who sent it to me. He sent it to me in a box with a bunch of fucking paper and shit. So he packed it pretty well. So and it came quick because I purchased that shit like on fucking Thursday, and it came on Saturday. I got these from Unknown Comics.
All right, the Lottos.
Yeah, they're bad. They're bad in person. Either way, I like the detail he did in the moon in the background of Miles Morales is doing the Spider-Man. He actually added a regular Spider-Man in one, so it's almost identical. So it's pretty dope.
Wasn't there a Virgin variant to that?
Yeah, there is.
I usually pick up trade dress. I don't really like to spend the extra dope for the Virgins. I don't care what they go for. Right. But I could get it for trade for a fraction of that price. Just for the PC, I might as well get 2 for the price of 1. That's how I see it when I collect. Plus, a lot of the store exclusives, they don't go for much. And this is even if there's key appearance, they don't go for much. Usually it's primary books. I picked up this one, Bitterroot. I read half of the first volume. This is the second volume. This is a great read. I like what the story is and the art in general. That's something that I pick up and read. Also, Scorpion Comics had a sale, so I picked up these two. These two are
nice.
These two were on sale, I think $8 a pop. And if you go for the secondary market, they go for between 20 and 25. So I got two for the price of one. And you never know. I like I'm a holiday person. Reminds me of Christmas, so I'm a big fan of Uncle Scrooge.
Okay.
And, I picked these up. I got for like $15 on secondary market eBay. I never had these Michael Turner's issue 6 and 7. And it's nothing crazy. They're affordable, but I figured for the PC, why not? And then I picked this one up. It's cheap, $12. You know, that goes to show like when variants, it's a hit and miss. I just be patient. I missed out on this one. There was a lot of these, so for $12 compared to what it goes for in some LCS shops, half the price of what it goes for.
What ratio was those?
125.
Got you.
And then I picked up another copy, 2 copies of this right here. I like the way he did Wolverine in his old costume, the brown and the yellow. So I don't really see that costume a lot now. I see always the with the blue and yellow. So I thought this was a pretty dope ass, bringing it back to old school. And I picked these up before for 125 for 25 a piece. I figured that's a good price the way it's going in the secondary market. It goes from $40 to $55 in the secondary market. So you never know with this story and these issues. I know there's a lot of 125s, did a lot of runs, but I don't think you can see them, can find them as much as you can now because of the spike of the spec of having a TV show on it. So yeah, that's pretty much my
dope, man. You got some dope pickups, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Who want to go next, man?
I'll go next. That's fine.
All right, James, you got it. Bam.
Earlier in the week, I picked these up because they're talking about, like scrolls a little bit more now. So the Meet the Scroll stuff was like a joke before, because no one really cared. Now that you can find these in dollar bins, and they're going. I think they're going like $10-12 now. They're climbing.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, I picked up a Scotty Young one just out of a dollar bin for the hell of it, but it's like whatever. Always seem to pick this up because it's one of my favorite. One of my favorite Flash covers, honestly.
It is dope.
Yeah, Flash #1. There was like I went hunting with my boy yesterday, and we were just like happenstance going into a comic shop, and there was a line outside, and we're like, "Damn it, dude! There's a sale." which was cool and all. There was a sale, but we didn't know there was a sale, and everybody else did, and they were standing outside. So it's like I picked up stuff like, dude, I was the last person to know that. So
I knew, and I didn't tell you. Fuck that shit.
No, the hell with you. I don't like you either, jerk. Avengers Academy. I'm not sure what ratio variant this is, but it's like it's a variant nonetheless. But
yeah,
it's pretty cool. Like Ant-Man.
Yeah, that's dope.
And I think there's a connecting cover, but Avengers #4. That's a Dale
it's a dope ass cover.
Sick.
Yeah, so I think that's a connecting cover. And what else did I pick up? Picked up. Let's see. Picked up this one because I don't know. It's just a cool Copio cover.
I like
that. Doctor Doom, kind of going beyond a couple of bases there. Super Sons #1. That's like I don't know. It's a variant of some sort, but it's like
still variant. That's dope.
Yeah, so there might be something going on with that. But it was that. Finally found this. It was a Mighty Thor annual #5. So I think it's the first Tooth Gnasher or whatever.
That's a perfect call for Throwdown Thursday, bro.
Yeah. Coming soon, absolutely. There's that.
Maybe.
And then, no, it will be. Trust me. And then, yeah, I love my hands. Batman. Yeah, because it was a first Miracle Molly. So
yes,
because I know I couldn't find it over at my local comic shop, so I figured I'd just pick that up.
Is it like the first? Is it first or Cameo? What is it? I read it. It's Cameo. Right?
It's a Cameo.
Yeah.
So please buy the next book. Manny was talking about this, like a little while ago, and I saw this on.
I remember that.
Yeah, I saw this on a wall somewhere, so I was kind of like, you know what? let me just grab it. And plus, the sale they had was you spin the wheel and you see what discount you get. And originally, this thing was like $50, but I got it for 20% off. And it's got like light little ticks, nothing too crazy, like 2 or 3 light ticks that could probably get pressed out, So I figure I'd get on that Racial Rising game. And then dollar bin pickup, Sam Wilson, Captain America, doing the Black Panther deal there.
Yeah.
Also, I guess it's fine to get these keys even after the show's over. So, Giant Size Avengers #4, marriage between Vision and Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
And then this one, I was actually happy to find, but yeah, House of Mystery #1.
Okay, I need that.
Yeah,
it's nice cover there, man.
It's 50 cents. Got like a tick or two, but I said finally I found it. I had to leave town to go find that damn thing. And then
wait in line.
Early in the week, though. Yeah, I know. Early in the week, I found this Final Crisis #7, the variant, and this thing's kind of like $100 book right now. I think.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm debating on flipping this because I don't believe in the spec that they're talking about a black Superman coming to DC Universe and having his own movie. It's like I don't know. I might consider flipping that. This one I got for $1, which was Spider-Man 98, the Spectacular Spider-Man. It was the first appearance of Spot.
You're spot on that.
You're right. Knucklehead. Star Wars Jango Fett #3. I remember selling this not too long ago, and it's like I think it's the first appearance. It's the first appearance of somebody. I forgot who it was, but there's that one, and of course Jango Fett #4. And this is like the dollar bin stuff done earlier in the week. And then I left a couple of these behind. They're running around in the Bay Area, Gomez, so you might have to look for them yourself.
All right.
Batwoman 26, first appearance of a new Batwoman villain.
Okay.
So it's kind of spec, kind of key, but we'll see how things turn out when the show has a character on the.
Got a gamble on those.
Yeah, it's a gamble, but also this one got Mighty Avengers #1. Found that one for $1 with Monica Rambeau on the cover. Spectrum. And shout out to Junk and Chat Son. I always find, he keeps talking about like Moon Girl and Double Dinosaur. So any kind of variant I find, even if it's $1 or not, and it says variant on it, I'm just gonna pick it up.
Yo, facts.
Yeah. So
facts.
Yeah. So there's that. And also this one I picked out of $1 bin as well. The Star Wars Heir to the Empire. First cover appearance of Mara Jade. So figured what the hell not? That's like 3 copies already for me, so I'm good.
Okay, Rich.
Nice.
Slow that down, man.
Appreciate that, man. Josh, you up? Ready, brother?
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Raw Comics. Still trying to figure this one out.
So Peanut and I have been going through, and really the credit goes to him on most of this stuff. Just specking a lot on Blue Marvel, obviously. But trying to pick up anything that's related to him in any way, shape, or form. So I got a couple of copies of these of What If Secret Invasion. This is written by Kevin Graveau, so the guy that created Blue Marvel. And I guess, have any of you guys read this?
No.
I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah, so I think it's a different version of Blue Marvel in here, obviously, because it's a What If.
Yeah.
But thought that was kind of interesting. Then I just got Secret Invasion 6. This is the black and white. I forget if this is a ratio. I think this is the 1 in 25. This one, I think. I could be wrong though.
Who knows? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, bro.
This is a very hard to find second printing of Ultimates 3. Cover. Very hard to find. This is the 1 in 25, I believe, of number 3.
Okay.
Blue Marvel down here.
Yeah, that's dope.
Keep an eye out on these books. These might become something sometime down the road. Spider-Man India.
Yeah, they're already spiking up.
Yeah, what's
the market?
Yeah.
So 1, 2,
man.
3, and 4.
Some dope covers there, man.
Because of your post on IG, I was checking out how much they go for. You did on that. It was like 2 days ago, day and a half ago. So yeah.
These are the 1 in 50s. This is when Blue Marvel joins the Mighty Avengers, the 1 in 50s.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
And then this is the first appearance of I forget if it's Max in the cameo of Kevin or it's reverse Blue Marvel's sons.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm seeing a theme. I'm seeing a lot of Blue Marvel covers
Yeah,
here.
and then I've got a lot more stuff coming soon, so it's on its way. And then obviously I got these. I was lucky enough to find these this weekend.
Yeah.
My third store. And if you guys haven't read it, it's really good.
Yeah, I just don't want to open. I don't want to open that book, bro.
You think
I can't find it online to read either.
You think that book's good? You think that book's got legs? Like as far as like probably being good all the way through?
Too early, I think, to tell.
Yeah.
You mean legs as in it retains its value or goes higher?
Both, yeah.
I'll tell you, the story's really good. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I go back and forth on it. I think certainly in the short term, it's got legs for sure. We'll see how good the story maintains. But Matt Kint is just killing it on like anything he touches right now. So
yeah, no, I was just kind of curious because like if it's like one of those things where it's like $150 or $200 one day, and then it's like a $50 book the next day. Or it's, I don't know because I don't know. Go on.
I don't know. Pick this up too. This has got to be a 9.8 copy of ASM 195, the second appearance of Black Cat and her origin. Yeah. So I actually did not have this one, and it's the early direct. And every time I see one of these early directs, I'll pick them up almost kind of no matter what the book is to a certain extent. Yeah. So I got Fantastic Four 208 and 209 just because they're very nice copies, very nice direct copies. And this is a good book that I picked up. I think might be worth specking on this. This has to do with Agatha Harkness, obviously 186, the first, or this is when the Salem 7 show up.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last couple of things is this is the first Joker series since the 70s. These are the 1 in 25s.
Mm-hmm.
And the main. And
I gotta read that shit.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
That's coming out this week, right?
Yeah, it comes out on Tuesday. This is like the ugliest cover ever.
Yeah, I agree with you. I fucking hate that cover, bro.
It's hideous. It's like he's got freaking leprosy or something. And then the blank sketch.
Blanks. Yeah.
It is really good. I mean, obviously, I don't know what it's going to be past issue 1, but it's not kind of really what you think, or at least it doesn't start off the way. It's more about somebody else than Joker, and it's not Batman. And then both of these actually are from Nick. So Nick was kind enough to give me one of his. He's a big Thor guy, so I didn't have a 9.8 God of Thunder 2. So he gave this to me.
What do you got on Thor 2?
What do I have?
Yeah, besides, is it you never had that one or what?
Well, no, I have a 9.4, and then I have a 9.8 of the 1 in 50.
Oh, I see that, Birdie.
But I didn't have a 9.8 of the regular cover. So
nice, congrats!
Shout out to Nick on that one. And then Nick got me this for my birthday's on this upcoming Friday, so he got me this for my birthday.
This Friday?
Yeah, this upcoming Friday.
Okay, Patty's Day.
So he got me a 9.8 ASM 299. Which I don't have a 9.8 of this, so I needed.
Nice.
Oh shit!
I will be getting this reslabbed.
Reslabbed, obviously, yeah.
But thank you so much to Nick for getting me this. So shout
out to Nick for real, big time, man. Shit. All I gotta say is it must be good to be a Grav. That's all I gotta say.
It must be, man. Hey, Josh. By the way, happy birthday! My birthday's on the 17th.
Well, thank you, and it'll be soon. Happy birthday to you, Mike.
Yeah, it's like we're twins.
Somewhat.
I'll tell you this though. Like, I don't want to be like one of those guys that like says like
you don't want to be that guy.
That hates their birthday, but I hate my birthday. Bar none. Every time it gets close to my birthday, something bad happens to me every single year. Every single year, like clockwork.
Except for the time when you were born.
Except that, but.
Yo, real quick, man. Before I do my little show and tell, man, we got a super chat from the dude, man. Our freaking brother from East Meets West, man. He gave a $9.99 super chat. He says, turning in my monthly union dues for East Meets West. See you puties next week. Yo, appreciate that, man. So yeah, man. Yeah. So let me show off what I've picked up real quick, man. Damn, hold up. Let me just
highlight yourself.
Yeah, I picked up Maniac finally. Maniac New York, issue number 1. Got to give this one a read. So pick that one up. Like Josh, man. I was first in line, man, from Midtown. In my Midtown. I did not get my damn button. I want my button Midtown. I got to holler at y'all.
Some of them weren't my shop or the shop that I got it from, because my main shops didn't get it, but they didn't even get the button, the pin or whatever it is.
No, they didn't. Well, but I'm sure Midtown did. So yeah. Midtown.
Peanut's birthday. Shout out to Peanut.
Happy everybody, wish my man Peanut a happy birthday.
Fucking cacahuate.
So yeah, I got my copy there, man. I got my. It's not the first print. Coming in. I think I ordered it through Golden Apple. Because in Midtown they have both copies. I just had picked the first print. Picked this up in Midtown too, man. We got Demon Days Momoko.
That Mark Brooks covered on that.
Yeah, what's sick, bro? Yeah, I agree. That's the best cover. But I picked this one because it's Momoko writing it, and she's doing the interiors too. Yep.
So I flipped through that thing, and obviously I didn't read it, but I window browsed it. I don't think that's not at all, man.
No legs on it, huh? No legs.
No, but you know what the funny thing is it probably will, because it's the first time she's written something, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Mark.
You didn't see that either, huh? Golden State?
What?
Around our area?
As far as
the NAC number 1?
Oh, no.
No, I didn't either.
And shout out to Josh, man. Well, me and him been talking about this book, man. Noctero was a fucking dope read. And like Josh said, I do see it as a series, more a series than a movie to me. I got that feeling. You know what I mean? That vibe from it. This is the secret variant too, also with the visor on.
So the secret variant is a visor on, but without normal covers without it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm sticking with that one. That one's pretty dope. I really enjoy it, man. Anytime you get Scott Snyder and Tony Daniel do interior art, dude.
Peter Parker's it's a hard pass, bro. Don't get it right now.
Hands down, man. What he said. He said, bam. He put is that a Naya book worth buying on eBay or pass? I will wait for that one.
If you find it, maybe you get it if you have the money. But
yeah, check if LCS still has. You never know. You never know, man.
Yeah,
Batman 106, man. You already know, man. This was a dope read, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good read. I read this, man. Just the fact that we get the Robin story, and with the Robin story, I was kind of more interested in the Robin story. I mean, the Batman story was dope.
It's good, right? It's really dark.
Yes, how he was basically he don't want to be he don't want to be known more as Batman's son now. He wants to be known more as Ra's al Ghul's grandson now. What is it? The heir to the demon throne or some shit like that. He calls it. Joshua Williamson wrote that story, and he wrote the Flash and stuff like that in Rebirth.
And I mean, if it wasn't already known, like Jorge Jimenez and Gilliam March are just killing all Batman stuff right now, just murdering it with their artwork. Great artwork in that. Great artwork inside Joker #1. Just kudos to them, man.
And this is kind of gives you the beginning of the Magistrate, how it goes into the future state, how it goes with that new mayor. What that new mayor name is, Nakanono, or whatever his name is.
Nicaragua.
Nakonos. That's what's his name.
Nakano or something.
Yeah,
like
Nakano.
That.
Him and Simon Saint was trying to started the Magistrate or whatever, and we're gonna see it's building up for that. Towards what Future State was doing. So pretty dope read, man. This is, to me, I recommend this, man. Obviously, the independent books, which was Berserker.
Bizarre the Var.
Yeah, Bizarre the Var. Bizarre the Var #1. And Noctero Scott Snyder was a good read, but Batman, good read.
And ENIAC, if you're able to get that, that's other than it being an expensive book, that's fine. But it's a really good read. Really good read. Kind of I don't want to say it's like Department of Truth, but kind of in a indirect way.
Let me ask you a question about that book before you go any further. It was just one copy per store for both of those copies, right?
No.
So you were only able by contract, they were only able to sell you one copy, one of either, not one of each. You could only get one copy.
Yeah.
And they were not allowed to sell it for more than cover price. They can't for 30 days. Otherwise, they're banned.
Yeah, because I'm just curious about how many copies were there per store for because if
you can't sell it for more than cover price too, right?
Right.
Because if I wanted to look for one, I couldn't find one because maybe like
I wonder if LCSs are putting those aside and waiting for 30 days.
I guarantee.
I think so.
I wouldn't. It's possible. It's very possible.
So.
I can like Gomez. I'm sure you can find anything in your direction. I can find anything in my direction.
Yeah.
Like maybe once, like one shop out here had something. We couldn't find a thing.
Yeah, let's go to Space Cats on April 7th. See if we see any on the fucking wall.
I see someone on Instagram posting quite a few copies. There, Carolina Chris. See right
you
there.
You go first.
No, but not to keep on with the NYC number one, NYC, well, however you pronounce it, bro. I gotta check how they ENIAC or whatever.
MannyNYC.
Damn, I lose my train of thought, damn, broski. Yeah, the cover. That's what I was gonna say. The cover was freaking dope. I like how the cover looks. It's card stock. It's pretty dope how they made the book. So
yeah,
if you get the one, it's pretty dope.
They were totally assholes though, because like, did you see the back of the book? Where is it?
Barely saw the front of the book.
Oh yeah. I saw the back of the book.
So
let me highlight.
Like some of the shops that actually have, like digital scanners to scan the book in. I seen them trying to scan this in, and it just wouldn't scan it.
Yeah, so dope, man. If that was one of the picks from last week, bro, for real. So yeah, man. So we're going on with this, and if you've been watching FOC over here recently, and our books that we're showing off that's coming out, these Stormbreaker variants are coming out, and I picked this up. And shout out to Arsenio, man, because he put me onto this. This one here, Stormbreakers were either one per store or depending on which ones. They're pick and choose with those. But this one, according to what Arsenio told me, is a one per store because they only have one copy there in what is it, Skeleton Comics. This is Captain America. I forgot what issue was this, man. I should have said it. There's a Patrick Gleason, dope ass Patrick Gleason cover. And Patrick Gleason's been killing it with the ASM 55 covers. I think he's doing that Carnage cover is coming out.
Yep.
And then next set of books I'm gonna show off, man. I'm trying to skim through this, man. My man Freddy's, man, from 9.2 crew, man, sent me a nice AOK, man. Shout out to him, man. Initially it was more of I was missing some Catwoman Adam Hughes covers. He sent me some Adam Hughes covers. I'll show him in a few, but he threw in some AOKs, man. The other ones. He threw in a nice little John Byrne Superman number 9. Joker as Superman. Dope. Or Superman as Joker. And another one here, man. This one right here, I always pick it up. This is my book. I like to collect. This is Adventures of Superman issue number 14.
What do you need that for?
And this is the second printing. Dope. Like I said, man, I mentioned it before. You could tell the second printing because the gray is colored. Yep. The first print is colored. So, dope ass Joker cover. One of my favorite Joker covers. Jock cover at that. From there, starting off with the Wonder Woman's. One more. I got another Joker cover. I got Wonder Woman issue number 97. Brian Bolden cover, dope ass cover. Mm-hmm. Then we starting off with some Catwoman number 1. All right. And then these last two were the Adam Hughes covers that I needed for my run, issue number 45. And these copies are fucking minty, bro. Minty. All right. So shout out to Freddy's on that 45. And then 46 here with the dope black cover over here, man. Just gorgeous. All right. So shout out to Freddy's for this, man. All right. Shoot. Then picking this up too, man. This one came in. These books, I just ordered these last week and they came in fast, man. Noctera, the 1 in 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Forgot the artist's name, but that's it. Though one of my favorite covers from the Noctera. This one too, man. This one came fast too, man. This is a New Avengers issue number 40, second printing. Dope ass scroll cover there, man. We got the Queen of the Scrolls. Yeah, on the back of the cover. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it out, man. But yeah, this is one that keep an eye on, man. Keep an eye on this one. Let's see. Going on from there, man. I picked up my dope ass Werewolf by Night. Okazaki variant, man.
Yeah.
You know,
the only good cover in the entire series.
Only one. I picked it up for a good price too, Josh. I picked it, I think, for like $30 something or something. So
really,
yeah, pull the trigger on it, man. I had to. The last book I picked up, man. This one is shout out to Mighty Mel from Drunken Chat. Some man, that dude will make you buy a house if you can, man. That dude here, yo, deadass. So he DMs me randomly and he shows me a link to a book, to this book. And I know about this book because we put it on FOC or whatever. I've been talking about No Comic Day. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit on this one, whatever. But something in my mind was like, yeah, this book is always gonna be something. I'm gonna regret it. But he gave me the kick in the ass. He gave me a push. So he sent me the link to this book right here, and it's Marvel Action Captain Marvel issue number 1, the 1 in 10.
That's a pretty cool cover. I like that.
Yes, dope cover. Dude, how many people are ordering these books, man?
Not many.
Not many.
So this is one to look out for later on down the line. That it might be a rare book. You know what I mean? Might be a ghost. You never know. So pick that up. So yeah, man, that's my pickups, man. Hope you enjoyed it, man. Tap your family. What is going on, man? What's up? Bros, Biggs is still here. All right, we got it, man. So let's close out the show, man, with Josh's FOC of the week, man. I added some stuff too. Me and Josh always like back and forth with the FOC list, man, because they're always updating this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Noctera was good. Yes, it was. Noctera was good. Sparks, definitely. So yeah, man, we're gonna hit with the FOC of the week, man. We got a nice little list for y'all guys, man, this week, and we'll start off with let's see what we got. We got Independence, man. Independent books is gonna be crossover number 5. All right, guys. I gotta catch up on my crossover. I mean, I gotta
start.
You gotta start.
If you haven't started, don't even bother.
Yeah, is that bad? Is that bad?
It's not that bad. It's just
like don't. I can catch up.
Yeah. I mean, Donny Cates writes it. I mean, this starts off okay, you know what I mean? But it's not. I don't know. It's just you don't have to rush and pick it up. Just put it that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you got the A, B, and the blank cover, man, on this one. We also got the ratios. We got the 1 in 10, 1 in 25.
Is this the last issue?
Is it? Don't know. We'll find out.
Might be one of those things where they have like 5 issues and then take a break because Image tends to do that.
Yes,
and then they'll come back to it like a month and a half later. They've done that with a few other issues on Image.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so look out for that, man. From crossover, we're going to Department of Truth, man. Department of Truth, number 2.
It is not the last issue, by the way.
Okay. Hold on, let me take a sip, man. All right. So we get
you good?
Yeah, well, I'm good, man. Just a little parched. I'm over here talking, running my mouth, bro. You know what I mean? Get a little parched. And we have Department of Truth. We got the later printings, man. We got number 2 third printing on the left. In the middle, we have number 3 third printing. And then on the right, we have number 6 second printing.
I like that second print.
Yeah.
It's just like the variant of the first one of the first printing. Yeah.
It's like the 1 in 500s from Marvel.
Yeah, I would suggest picking up all of these, every single one of them, because I have a feeling that these are going to kind of just be like Something's Killing the Children.
A little bit, yeah.
All of these second and third printings are all worth like a lot of money.
Yeah, I agree, Josh. I've not read issue 6 though, man. I got to read issue 6. So we're moving on from Department of Truth from later printings to issue number 7. We got the A cover there, nice A cover, and then the B cover there. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know what's going on with that cover either. It's like it's the oddest cover I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely, man. So we move on from Department of Truth, man, to this one. Josh put this, and I kind of read the synopsis. This is a bugged out little type book coming out, huh? Shadecraft number 1.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
We got Shadecraft number 1 A cover there. Nice cover there. We got the Jock cover in the middle. I'm digging that one.
Yeah,
and then a blank cover. So this is something I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna add the first issue to my list just to see. You never know, might be a possibility. Yeah. So we're going from Shadecraft number 1, man, to Spawn, man. Spawn 316 and Spawn covers is just getting I'm not getting, but they're just consistent with their fucking dope covers, man. We got a dope cover A, a sick ass Capullo McFarlane cover B, and a cover C there too. That's dope too, man. So yeah, man. Continuing with the chain gang, the gang. Right?
Hang on, let me just, for the people that don't know what Shadecraft is, let me just read this little synopsis real quick.
Yeah.
So Zadie Lou is afraid of her own shadows. She's a teenager, so she really should have grown out of it by now, right? But something weird is happening in her small town. Zadie could swear the shadows are coming to life, watching her, trying to kill her. But how do you fight something that you can't even touch? And how does all of this tie in her family of all things?
There you go.
Okay.
So it sounds like a horror story. So you know what I mean. So I'm in, man. I'm getting the A and B cover, man, for that one. So yeah, man, from Spawn Man 316, we're moving on to Bam, Two Moons. Number one already getting a second printing, dude. You know what I mean? And we've been getting good things. We heard a lot of good things with the first issue. We got issue 2, cover A and B. That cover B, am I getting like a Moonwalker vibe from that?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I can see that. But who did the cover A cover? Like, who did that one?
I don't know. She's badass though, man.
Yeah,
and shout out to the Doom. That's a ring cover for you, Doom. All right. So yeah, we're moving from Two Moons, man. I think we're going up to. Oh no, we're going still to indie, man. We got Nocterra's second printing.
Yeah.
That Nocterra's second printing of number 1 is a dope ass Tony Daniels cover right there. Beautiful.
Yep. Yeah.
Beautiful. Put that on my list already, man. And then I just added the Yosaki Yojimbo Wanderer's Road, number 5. I saw that cover. Just strictly for cover by. Yeah, strictly for cover by. So I thought it was a dope cover. So yeah, man. So I think we're moving on from Image to we're going to Marvel, man. We got the Omnibus. We got the Absolute Carnage Omnibus volume number 1, or I think it's just the only one. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we got that one. Pretty dope cover there. I'm looking at the cover for the first time, really, and it's just a badass cover. And then we have the McFarlane run of ASMs, man. You know what I mean? We got the 300 cover, and then we have the variant on the right.
Yep. So this is, I think, either the second or the third printing of these. So
okay. Right. Am I hearing an echo? I think it's you, James. Am I bugging?
Is it me?
I don't know. I heard an echo.
Oh, yeah, he muted. You're good.
Okay. So yeah, we move from there. We're getting Better Ray Bill issue number 1, man. This is a mini series. I think it is a mini series. Not sure, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, we got the cover A cover there, and then we have the Stormbreakers, like I said, variant right next to it.
Chase Conley variant looks pretty damn good, though.
Yes, I agree. Chase Conley, it's like an animation type thing, man.
The rest of the covers are just questionable, though.
Yeah, I agree. And then Todd Knock with the headshot variant, not digging those, but I am digging the Chase Conley. That is my favorite one.
Nick, if you're still in the chat, can you please text me and let me know if you need these, please?
Check the private chat.
Yeah, let them know which one. A, B, C, or D. All right. Or E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Let me look.
You're probably not getting the 1 in 25 or the 1 in 100. I'll tell you that one right now.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, because I don't think any of my shops are getting 25 copies of this.
Or 100 copies.
Certainly not 100.
You never know. Sometimes they slip those in. Not the 1 in 100, but like the 1 in 25. Sometimes they slip those in, you know, but yeah, the 1 in 100, yeah, you have to look elsewhere for that.
Yeah, I mean the 1 in 25. That's a Walt Simonson cover there. We have a nice Stegman 1 in 100, and then I put the regular variant of Stegman on the right.
Yeah.
So then we're going on for Better Ray Bill to Black Cat Meow Meow. We got issue number 4. Nice A cover, beautiful Jen Bartel Women History Month variant.
Yeah.
Jen Bartel has just been killing it with these. One of my favorite artists is Jen Bartel. Right now, Natasha Bustos variant, which is right next to Jen Bartel, and this 1 in 25. You know, Josh, I needs that variant. Adam Hughes cover.
You ain't getting it.
It's
you have a better chance of getting Natasha Bustos variant.
I got a better chance of getting this shit over here, the 1 in 100. Right? That's what he's saying. But look at that fucking Adam Hughes 1 in 25.
Yeah,
that's got to be my favorite cover right there, man.
I agree.
Yeah. So we're going from there, man. So from Black Cat to Captain America issue number 28. Beautiful Alex Roy. Alex Roy's been doing these 8 covers and killing it. You know, these Captain America covers on the low. And then we got the 2-tone variant from Michael Cho. That's not one of the covers I like. You know what I mean? And then we got King in Black Ghost Rider issue number 1. A cover, the Jen Bartel Women History Month cover there, and
that's a dope variant right there.
Yeah, it is. And then a nice little, I don't know who did that last variant over there, guy all the way in the right, but that's a sick cover too.
Yeah.
So from King in Black, Ghost Rider, we're going King Black, Return of Valkyries number 4. And yes, man, I've been slacking on this too, man, because it was a good read. So I got to get my reads on, man. Return of the Valkyries issue number 4. We got the A cover, Todd Nuck headshot, and a nice little what is the C cover there on the right.
Phil Noda.
I think it is a Phil Noda.
Yeah, that's a Noda. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably the only good cover.
Yeah, Noda's been doing I think those C covers anyway on these Valkyries. Yeah. So killing them, man. Then from there we go on Silk, and another solo story. We got the A cover there. Jen Bartel again, with the Women History Month. Momoko, and then we got the Scotty Young all the way in the right. And then we got for one of the leads, I forgot to write it down.
It's In Hook Lee.
In Hook Lee.
Okay. Yeah.
Did that one, and then there's a 1 in 100, and then the 1 in 25 all the way in the right. I forgot what artist did that one there. So we move from Silk 1, man, to some more Omni Boost. All right, so we got Fantastic Four Omni Boost hardcover volume 3, man. We got the beautiful Jack Kirby. This is 82. I forgot what issue is that from, but yeah, that's the cover for Jack Kirby cover. And then we have a dope ass Alex Ross cover right there.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
These are also reprint. I think this is second or third also. Printing.
Got you, man. And then we got a Loki Omnibus, volume number 1, on the right there. So pretty dope, man. All right. From there, we're going with some Star Wars, man. Star Wars High Republic, issue number 2, third printing. Which is dope. I think yeah, these covers right here, both for issue number 3, second printing is dope too, man. I'm digging these, man. These if you're into the High Republic and you're sticking with the Star Wars, you should put these definitely on your pull list, man.
Let me stop you. You ever thought like there's gonna be like an overflow of these books just left over? I mean, I know they're going to several different printings. Like yesterday, I was hunting in a shop yesterday, and I saw a stack of like issues of like High Republic, and it's not the High Republic Adventures; it's the actual High Republic books, just still unsold, sitting there. I'm starting to wonder, like, are we gonna have like a bunch of overflow from these books that just don't get sold for the longest time?
I don't know, but
I mean, because they keep adding all these second prints and third prints all over the place, and I'm sure, yeah, I will pick one up, but it's not like everyone's picking it up,
Yeah, you never know, man. I don't know. I know I will though. I'll say that. So we're moving on from Star Wars High Republic, man, to Symbiote Spider-Man issue 5, King in Black. Dope A cover, but I'm digging more the 1 in 25. That 1 in 25 look crazy.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Who did that cover?
It looked like In Hug Lee, look like, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It could be wrong though. So yeah, from there we're going to the Union number 4. A cover, man. The middle cover is pretty fucking badass. That's dope.
That middle cover is dope, dude.
Yeah, and then Josh's favorite design cover, 1 in 10s over there on the right.
He loves that shit.
And we're winding down, man. We got Expert number 19, A cover, and the Jen Bartel Woman History Month again, man. Beautiful Emma Frost cover there.
Yeah.
All right. Definitely, man. And then she's been hitting home runs with these covers. Hell yeah. From there, man, the last book here we have X-Men Legends 2, man. Nice covers here too. I like the A cover. A cover gives me the 90s vibe of X-Men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nothing says 90s like Adam X.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. Yeah, then you got the John Tyler Christopher action figure variant of Adam X in the middle. And a nice variant C cover there. Those are connecting covers too. I just forgot the artist to put it down who it was. So yeah. Man, that's Josh's FOC of the week, man. You know what I mean? So again, man, I changed the name to the channel, guys, man. I forgot to mention that in the middle of the show, but yeah, man. I changed the name to Joker and then East Meets West Comics. Hopefully people don't I'm letting Joker to West have this spotlight check me. I'm certainly hear my opinion this point. Yeah. Okay. All right, broski. No problem. Yeah, man. So yeah, the dope show, man. I want to say I appreciate TiVo for stopping by, man. Lords of the Long Box over there. I know he has something to do on his channel after this at 10 more minutes, man, from now. Tune in for Thoro's claim auction sale. Shout out to my man Power Packs who did their show earlier. So shout out to those kids. They had BX Boxer on, by the way, man. And yeah, man, it was a dope show, man. So let's say our goodbyes, man. Last thoughts and your goodbyes, man. Josh.
Yeah, great show as always. Nice to be here on Sunday, of course. Mm-hmm. What do I have going on? Oh, so I have a couple videos going up on my channel. One actually just came out like 5 minutes ago. So I did a 1 year benchmark. You know, I've been collecting for a little over a year now, and just doing like the best of books in my collection. So the first video is up. It's basically all Spider-Man in that first video. I think there's a total of 6 videos. I shot them all already. They've been in the can for a while. I had to reshoot the first one because of reasons I won't get into. But yeah, go check it out if you can. Let me know, how you think I'm doing in the comments. And yeah, everybody have a good upcoming week. God, I got like agita.
Yes, man. Definitely tuning in. Josh's video, like you said, man. If you lost in the sauce, man, his link is to his channel in the description down below, man. James, man.
Hey, thanks for another week passed by, and thanks for TiVo coming on, shooting the shit with us on this, I guess All-Star weekend, basketball going on. So
yes,
yeah. So the deal. I just put a link for my channel just in case I didn't check the description. That's my fault. But yeah, check out my channel. I got another haul video coming up sometime soon this week. But that's about it. I got nothing but sleep ahead of me. Gomez got to take a nap himself. You can tell.
Yeah, he's due for one. He's due.
Yeah. Baby tired. The baby tired. He needs a nap.
Sure thing.
Appreciate you, Jace, man. And Broski, man.
Not just I just did a video. Was it the days? Check out my video on my channel. We got a lot of things coming up on East Meets West. Stay tuned. Like Joker making moves, and I'm making moves to just broaden this channel, make it better for everybody. Can't wait to see that come in. We've been doing a lot of things off air to try to make this channel more like what we like, but at the same time have a lot more information. As you can see, we show and have people on here. Like I said, I have haul videos coming out, and like we said earlier, a shout out to TiVo for making it. And me and King still do haul videos on a regular basis. We like to enjoy showing what we got and what we pick up. And I have a video coming out probably later tomorrow or Tuesday morning. I'm going to shoot something. Hope you guys enjoy some stuff that I purchased through Slabs and some stuff that I picked up that you've seen. But you didn't see all of the books I picked up, which I'll throw more information when I show my stuff and do my own video on my channel. And like I said, just keep going every week. And it is what it is.
Definitely, broski, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, definitely, man.
There it is.
Man, again, man, shout out to TiVo, man. Everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate you guys joining us, man. Everybody who reposted on IG. Yes. We got like Broski said, we got things cooking up over here in East Meets West. We have a nice little meeting going on later this week, and see, what might happen throughout the channel. So stay tuned, man. And if you're new to this channel, man, definitely like and subscribe, man, and turn on your notification bells on, man. Subscribe to each of these guys' channel. You know what I'm saying? So the descriptions, everybody who I fucks with is in the description, man. Subscribe to everybody down there, man. And let me see if I'm missing anything. Next week we got Doomster back. We got Doom 143 back, man. I think he's working on our guest. We'll announce it throughout the week. Who we have next week, if there's a guest or not, but I think we do have a guest, and we'll announce it during the week. Besides that, man, what we got? We got like I said, Coffee and Comments was yesterday. Check that on the rewind. Check my man Jock's books, New York Warriors tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, home of New York Warriors channel. Link in the description below. Check my man James coming out soon with a CGC unboxing or whatever unboxing. Right?
I got something.
You got something. Broski just did a video. Roman did a nice unboxing, a dope ass unboxing earlier. One of his grails. I was with him on that live stream. So nice. Yeah, the link to his channel is down there too. Again, man. So tune in for that, man. But yeah, man. Again, shout out to everybody, man. Chat.
Highlight Biggs too. He did a super chat.
Oh, he did a super chat, man. I didn't see that. My bad, yo.
It's all good.
There you go. Great show, fellas. Tomorrow night, East meets West. New York Warriors. There you go. There you go, man. And with that said, man, we're gonna leave you with the super chat video. Man, I'm gonna say peace, man.
Here's your super chat video. Dragon Ball Z and Goku fucking sucks.
Yo, he just punched things in the throat.
Yo, we just lost like 10 people here, man, in the chat. Man.